Outside Irving. To the inside. And Anderson slams it in.
Given his shooting ability, Irving presents a ton of problems in the pick and roll.
Warriors leading by 16. On the wing, Green. Pass to Durant. The three. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first. Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Here is Durant. To the left side wing. A 3-ball. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 17. Jefferson dishes to Smith. The shot from the low post is good.
Far from just a jump shooter now. Smith also impressive at finishing in close.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
The Warriors dance team.
Some changes for Golden State. Pachulia, he's checked in for West. Klay Thompson comes in for Higgins. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. And then for Cleveland, Thompson, he's checked in for Anderson. Kevin Love comes in for Channing Frye. And it's LeBron in for Richard Jefferson. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. Now he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
Thank you, David. Poked away. Curry attacking. Oh, softly lays it in. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
And then Durant with the dunk.
Oh, why, thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Thompson. And good. He hits it again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. James finds Thompson. He gets it in there.
Watching LeBron in the pick and roll is artistry in motion. Timing, precision, everything's right on the mark.
Here's Curry. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Penetrating to the cup. Getting downhill. Wow.
Irving with the ball. Curry meets him. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so by winning the first of 3 to play in this season series, it should give them plenty of momentum and confidence for the next time they'll have to lace up their sneakers against the Cavs.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Klay Thompson.
What's left to say about his performance? I mean, the fans definitely got their money's worth.
On offense, here are the Warriors. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Hits it from three-point range.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Irving passes to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
That's where Tristan Thompson is most comfortable, right around the rim, throwing it down.
And here's KD for three. And it's Irving with the rebound. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Klay Thompson. It's a road game for the Knicks, and they're facing an interconference foe today. Home court advantage goes to the Mavericks, playing here in the American Airlines Center. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. Robinson misses. Pass to Davis. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Now, here's Bridges. A rebound by Washington. Here are the Mavericks now. Fast break, here we go. The shot's good from Gafford.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
To the inside. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
From downtown, Christie can't make it. Now the Knicks with it. New York moving it around. Back to Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Pass to Washington. Back to Davis. In the corner, it's Gafford. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Towns. Anunoby outside. Robinson left side. On the wing, Bridges. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Rebounded by Gafford. Mavericks trailed by 4. Over in the corner, Christie. Down low. Pass to Washington. Here's flag. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Up top, Anunoby. Now, here is Robinson. Covered by Gafford. Out to Bridges. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Big substitution.
On the Mavericks with possession here. And there's the drive. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
A minute 50 left to play here in the first. Inside. Here's Christie. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That is good offense. Unselfish play.
The Knicks with the lead. It's stolen by Davis. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. Dallas shooting their first free throw of the game.
At the line for Dallas. Number 9, Ryan Nembhard.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Nembhard with it. Here's flag. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
The defense may have given him that one. Based on the results, you see why.
Pass to McBride. Bridges for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
Back to Nembhard. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by New York. And another turnover here by New York.
Hey, that's just not a smart pass. It's as simple as that. It was not a smart pass.
Mavericks trailed by 4. Thompson in the corner. From deep. Dallas, no good that time either. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Brunson. He takes it in. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Here's Bridges. The layup off target. The drive by Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feat.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Knicks lead by 4. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
Russell from long range. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. New York leading by 4. Now, Yabusele. No scoring in this one. Shot clock at 5. The shot from the low post is good.
Length, size, touch. That's how Towns just dominates you inside.
Thompson for 3. The Knicks pull it in. Here's McBride. Here's Clarkson. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Dallas moving the ball around. The drive by Russell. Pass to Nembhard. The three. Offensive rebound. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Substitution on the court.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Anunoby outside. Pass to Towns. And here is Anunoby. And the shot goes in. Anunoby's got the lead up to 8 now for the Knicks.
Well, I love the court awareness there. Towns zipping the ball over to his teammates, a willing passer.
And he banks in the layup. Towns has got his second basket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Nembhard's shot is good. New York leading by 8. And Towns gets it to go. Timeout. Towns has got 6 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Here's Flag. Still scoreless.
Using the size. Flag going to work around the rim.
And it's time. Oh, what a finish!
Good.
Assisted.
Towns with the creativity and explosiveness.
Here's Flag. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Flag's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Mavericks. 8-point game.
Anthony Davis, clearly a team-first guy. He's got special talent, but he's not afraid to share the ball either.
Yep, that one goes in there. That's 10 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Flag. And Flag throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Now, here's Gafford. OG Anunoby unable to get his last shot to go. Pass to Christie. 6 to shoot. Here's Flag. Jalen Brunson grabs the miss. Bridges right side. Anunoby outside. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And it's Flag missing. New York leading by 8. Here's Golick. The putback. Second chance shot. And Robinson with the layup. Robinson's got 8 points.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for New York. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back to the action in just a minute. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Here's Flag. That one doesn't drop.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
They double him with Flag. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Christie with it. He has 5. Stolen by Robinson. Anunoby with it. Now defended by Flag. Brunson scanning the floor. Clock is at 3. New York needs to get off a shot. And the dunk by Towns.
With his size and touch, there are very few that can match Karl Anthony Towns' skill set, making him an impossible matchup most times.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Now, here's Anunoby. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Robinson misses. Out to the right wing. Some nice passing here by Dallas. The shot's good from Gafford.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And Anunoby slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Here's Towns. And Davis sends it back.
Got to be careful putting up a shot around Anthony Davis.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. On the wing, Christie to the paint. And it's Flag missing. The Knicks leading by 12. Stolen by Washington. To the inside. And that one's good. Flag. 8 points for Cooper Flag.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
Bridges, right side. Right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Towns. Rebounded by Gafford. Well, with the basket here, they could get back to within single digits. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Gafford's got 8 points in the quarter. Here's Towns. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. And the Knicks lead by 10.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
Now the Knicks with it. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much could get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
And Anunoby slams it in.
And the muscle that Anunoby possesses, fantastic at gutting it out through contact and finishing.
Now, here's Marshall. He has yet to score, and he's good on the three ball.
Boy, you look at D'Angelo Russell, he's got a sweet stroke to the left. He can knock it down from three, but always seems to be playing at his pace, under good control.
Mavericks trailed by 10 to the middle. Here's Marshall, banked in off the glass.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Anunoby outside. Pass to McBride. Drills the three-pointer. McBride's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now Russell. And so it's the New York Knicks holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Knicks leading by 11. It's stolen by Davis. Thompson surveying the floor. Pass to Marshall. Russell from long range. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Over in the corner, McBride. It's rebounded by Dallas. The drive by Russell. Stolen by Yabusele. Here's Clarkson. Pass to Towns. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team. Not too much respect shown to him by the defender.
Clarkson. And Davis pulls it down. Mavericks trailed by 10. Marshall up top. The tray. It's rebounded by Towns. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for New York. Back to McBride. Pass to Clarkson. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Russell left side. Bounce pass Nembhard. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from outside. Nembhard's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Mavs. Clarkson goes in.
Riding it up and in off the drive. Clarkson athletic enough to create his own offense.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He said to his players, I believe in you. I know what we have. It was less about X's and O's and more about the team's identity. Guys, they play for one another.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. It's good!
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Max Christie. I'll get the three. New York leading by 9. And Davis sends it back. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford. Outside, Anunoby. Now Brunson. Now Robinson. Clock at 6. Now here's Bridges. Gafford with the rebound. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Christie fires. And the three misses. New York with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. The Mavericks trailed by 9. Outside Davis. Now flag. Now Washington. Puts it up. Up again. Outside Davis. Here's Gafford. Another chance here. Robinson with the block. Brunson. Gafford with the rebound. Dallas now running out of time. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And that one is good.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And the Knicks with possession here. Gafford with the rebound.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
Now, here's Anunoby. Following the miss by Anthony Davis. Outside Bridges. Here's Anunoby. Lets loose a three. Now here's Bridges. Now Robinson. Towns. Can't get it. So it's New York picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
And now ready to bring you some basketball action. Along with the all-star team of Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Here we go. Tip-off goes to Philadelphia. Embiid gets the bucket.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint. Look at Joel putting his size to work.
And Ball gets it to go.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
And here's Maxey outside. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Here's Miller. Pass to Knipple. Ball looks over the floor. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Ball's got his second basket.
And Ball makes the intelligent play, using the tried and true pick and roll to create an opening.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. There's a screen to the paint. And that one is hammered home.
If you get any space, LaMelo will find you. So be ready.
George for three. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
And I love how Ball will fight for it, getting around that inside physicality.
Outside Maxey. They need this. Counted from distance.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Ball outside. To the middle. And Ball throws it down.
LaMelo on the attack. He can do damage from anywhere, but they love to see him get to the rim.
The three from Edgecombe. And the 76ers another three.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
The three from Ball. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Maxey attacking. Blocked. And they recover it. And he's headed to the line for two. He gets the whistle there.
And you got to give Paul George credit for his mental toughness. There's always lots of chatter out there, but he tunes it out and just focuses on his game.
And Philadelphia making a change here. So he gets them both.
You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Ball no good. Stolen by Ball. For three, Joel Embiid with the board. Outside Oubre. Philadelphia moving it around. 4-3. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without fouling.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And Charlotte making a change here. The Sixers trailing. Outside Grimes. Beyond the arc. Drains the triple.
Well, that's the look you're hoping to get every time up the floor.
Bridges, left side. The three ball. And Grimes pulls it down. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Barlow. Now Grimes takes the three. Diabate grabs the board. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Bridges. Miller outside. On target from range. Miller's got 5 points.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller's so quick off the catch.
Here's McCain. Outside Grimes. Three-pointer, no good. The Hornets with a lead.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Stolen. Miller outside. Inside. Here's Diabate.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Hornets. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Charlotte?
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
Back to Miller. Ball outside. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. Rebound by the 76ers.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Embiid can't hit. Charlotte leading by 6. Here's Miller. Charlotte, no good that time either. Outside McCain. Pass to Embiid. Here's Grimes. Off target from three-point range. Here's Miller. Oh, a huge slam! An exclamation point on that break.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Hornets making a change here. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Lets it go from deep. Oh, nice shot by Grimes. Grimes has got 6. Here are the Hornets with the ball. Leading by 5. And it's hammered home by Green.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Grimes' shot is off. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. And the basket by Bridges. Bridges has got his first basket.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paid.
Oh, wow. What a play.
That was incredible.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. 76ers trail by 14. Pass to Grimes. Miller comes with a double. Kept alive. It's Grimes on the wing. To end the run. McCain's shot is off. To the inside. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Philadelphia moving it around. Now here's Grimes.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
George outside. Pass to Maxey. Shoots over ball. The Sixers with another miss. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 16-5 run. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Bridges. Rebound by Philadelphia. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's George. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Nice job by George to get out, run, and complete the break.
The 3 from Ball. Joel Embiid with the board.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game come through.
Nice shot by George. George has got 4 points this quarter.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
The 3 from Ball. Paul George pulls down the board. And here comes the break. Here's Maxey. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And Charlotte making a change here. Philadelphia shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
Really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
And Maxey, here we go. Counted. Make that 3 of 7 so far for him.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
And there's the athletic grace of LaMelo Ball. Poetic.
It's George on the wing. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Now Ball. He's got 12. Here's the pick. Pass to Miller. This one for 3. Launches a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Miller's got 12 points in the game.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And so we wrap up the first half. Charlotte on top. They lead by 13. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for Charlotte. 17 points was their biggest margin.
Yeah, a sign of things to come, hopefully. I mean, once Miller gets going, he is capable of dominating games.
Outside Maxey. The 3 is up. No good on the shot. Hornets leading by 15. Down low. George with a steal. Going inside.
So athletic. I mean, that slashing ability is what made Edgecombe a top 3 pick.
Fires for 3. And Miller good for 3. 17 points in the game. Here's Edgecombe. Diabate grabs the board. Here's Miller. Over Edgecombe. Again, Charlotte.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Here's Maxey. Give him 8. Driving inside. Another shot. And Embiid with the lay-in.
And that's the hunger that Embiid plays with. He just gobbles up the miss and goes back up for the score.
Here's Sexton. Miller outside. It's hauled in by Oubre.
Missed opportunity. He's just got to shake that one off.
Maxey. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. That's 10 points for Tyrese Maxey. And here's Sexton. Still no points. To the inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
You know, Sexton can be just so clever with the ball, disrupting the defense to create for his team.
Philadelphia moving it around. Pass to George. Here's Edgecombe. Guarded by Miller. And here's Maxey outside. Diabate grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Nice move. Miller And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Miller's got 9 points here in the second half. Here's Edgecombe. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Good. He's taken 13 shots. He's drained 10 of them. Fantastic production.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Pass to Knipple. Here's Miller. Here he goes. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Miller's got 13 points in this quarter. Here's Edgecombe. That one's off. Still out of sync. Charlotte leading by 22. Outside for Sexton. Miller outside. Pass to Salah. Here's Diabate. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.